Hello, I'm Richard Rowe, founder and CEO of the Open Learning Exchange. We believe, working with Atlassian and our nation-based partners, we can enable 10 million disadvantaged youth to prepare themselves for the changing work of the future. But consider this, 10 million babies are born every month, and over 500 million disadvantaged youth are living on less than $2 a day. This is an important challenge. We cannot achieve the 10 million goal by simply repeating the solutions of the past. OLE introduces a paradigm shift, moving from education as a system for producing a standard product to a learner-driven adventure that fulfills our need for personal power, meaning, and connections. Communities and societies also thrive when power is distributed, transparency is widespread, and we are all connected. Such environments promote our ability to live together peacefully and to thrive. So how do we enable 10 million disadvantaged youth to prepare for their futures? We give youth a chance to take charge of their learning. They form learning teams of 8 to 10 that meet regularly, supported by their coach. They support each other as they create career pathways that are aligned with their talents and current interests, and they begin to work along their personal pathway. Each pathway has 3 goals: choosing the kind of work you want in your future, being ready to have that work evolve, acquiring the knowledge needed to be effective in that work, and developing the skills required to be successful. This takes place in a community where nearly everyone of all ages of life is actively engaged in learning and helping others learn.
We began our work in Somalia by partnering with Mogadishu University, a national partner capable of implementing a sustainable program of learning for all Somalis. In April, we will pilot community learning centers in select Somali villages, which will commit various resources such as time, space, and personnel in order to sustain and support a peace-building team of coaches. OLE will provide a Planet toolkit with digital tablets and a low-cost server that creates an offline intranet cloud with a library of multimedia resources. Youth and other villagers will form teams and create personal dashboards with the books and courses that they want. Peace builders will help villagers develop skills for coaching and leadership. Grandmothers can become outstanding coaches. Learners will choose and begin their career pathways, such as health, education, food and nutrition, technology, or business. Teams may start their own savings circles on their way to starting a business. Learners will have a record of their badges and certificates, and Mogadishu University will offer credits for their courses. IIE, the organization that runs the Fulbright program, will enable exceptional youth to study abroad.
We'll obtain evidence about the effectiveness of this program by documenting the changes in the peace builders, in the youth, and the other villagers. And every week we will collect data and transmit it to the university, where there we will be able to analyze the results by age, by gender, and by role. And at the same time that happens, we'll be able to send new information to the villages so that they will be kept up to date with the changes in the rest of the world. We will monitor changes in behaviors, such as changes in literacy, numeracy, critical thinking, and changes in career knowledge, skills, and achievements, and how the quality of life in the village itself has changed. We'll also monitor attitudes, including personal statements of career and life goals and hopes for their future. Weekly monitoring these kinds of changes will be visible on the internet to anyone with access to the site. We're hoping to introduce a peace-building program in Madagascar, where we have a school-based program for the entire population of 8 million school-aged children, and we will introduce peace-building in our other current and future nation-based partners.
It is time for peace in Somalia. I have seen enough bloodshed and war. I know that opportunities and jobs can end this vicious cycle of violence. After many years of being away from home, I'm ready to return home. I really hope that you support this peace-building project in Somalia.